Guten Tag, zurück bei Peter Gen. Oh, die Schiene, da haben wir noch was vergessen.
The
Gucken wir mal
rails
die
have
Schiene
not
uns
been
noch an.
touched. There's nothing unusual here.
So, dann
There
lernen wir
are
uns
no
noch informieren.
signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever.
Wir haben
There
nichts
are no
rausgefunden.
clues. But then, a negative result is also a
Aber alles
result.
ist ein Ergebnis,
Oh, I
Leute.
see what
Auch ein
you're getting
negatives.
at. No clues and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising.
Genau, das wird sehr
This
skeptisch, aber wir
investigation
schaffen das
won't
schon.
be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
Genau, wir müssen erstmal uns jetzt die Karte holen. Ah, gehen wir ein bisschen Gas, um schneller dorthin kommen können. Aufseher, Bahnaufseher, Vorsteher. Und dort die Karte uns holen. Aber erst reden wir mit ihm, wenn wir mit ihm reden können. Also jetzt können wir endlich
Good
mit ihm
morning.
reden.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes,
Guten
I
Tag.
remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be
Genau.
investigating what happened?
I shall
Nein,
indeed.
noch nicht
It
genau,
is
aber wir finden
extraordinary
schon
that an
raus.
entire train could disappear like that. And to think of
Wir
all the
finden
poor
schon raus.
people
Wir werden,
inside
das
it,
sind
the
Schlaue
passengers,
und
the
Genie, wir
driver.
beide. So, tun wir erst noch ein bisschen ihn charakterlich einstufen. Ah, das ist auch schon älter. Graue Haare. Ah, da schon ziemlich alt. Ah, US-Ehrenbahnvorsteher. Erdspuren, wo hatten der? Erdspuren und hat eine Ehefrau. Aber wo hatten der die Erdspuren? Erst informieren wir uns mal über die Zuginfo.
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's
Ja,
inside
machen
my
wir
office.
natürlich. Ah, okay, gehen wir jetzt ins Büro. Aber jetzt brauchen wir erstmal eine Streckenkarte.
I
um
would be
uns
glad to
zu
have a detailed
informieren,
map
Leute.
of the local railway district.
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
Okay, nicht schlecht. Okay, jetzt
See
gehen
you
wir-
later, my good man.
Dorthin holen. Ah, da ist ja die Karte. Die holen wir uns mal.
This map will be useful.
Das wollen wir uns ein bisschen informieren können. Okay, hier sind wir nach Nottingham. Zu London. Okay. So, Lele. Jetzt müssen wir die Informationen noch rausfinden. Die Informationen müssen wir noch rausfinden. Für den 19. Oh, Queen! Die Queen Victoria. Ja, zum Tee.
A telegraph.
Und ein Telegraph. Ah, das sind die Sachen, die wir brauchen. Tickets. Ein Telegraph.
A new telegram.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
Genau, wir sollen mit ihm reden. Oh, die neue Zusammenstellung.
Here is the train set.
Okay, das ist eine neue Zusammenstellung. Gehen wir mal zurück. Das ist gute 60 Jahre alt. Etwas älter und seit langem verheiratet. Der frische Erdspuren auf seinem Ärmel offenbar seine weiter für Gartenarbeit. Die Auszeichnung als Ehrenbahnfahrer sein, dass er hier schon sehr lange tätig ist. Aus all dem ist zum Schließen, dass er am liebsten ein ruhiges und unaufregendes Leben fuhr. Okay, ja. Ist nicht so einer, der viel macht, also da will ruhig bleiben. Okay, dann müssen wir erst fragen. Das heißt, wir müssen wieder zum Vorsteher raus. Gucken, ob Putzen was
Holmes,
weiß.
how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
Frag ich mich auch, warum der ganze Zug so abhaut. Das fragen wir erst nur ihn. Was für ein Sonderzug war das?
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you
Aber
know what
immer
was inside
wichtiges
this
drin dann,
particular
Leute.
wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Aber wer sollte es dann zusammenstellen, Leute? Fahrgäste an
Was there
Bord?
anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. What kind of problem that they didn't say?
Okay,
That
das
is
ein Problem.
interesting.
Sehr interessant. Bridlington, wo liegt Bridlington?
You mentioned a problem at Bridlington Station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
Okay,
See you later,
dann.
my good man.
Okay, jetzt wissen wir mal. Jetzt wissen wir mal dort. Vielleicht haben wir da mal Informationen. So, erstmal mal nach Bridlington. Gehen wir mal nach Bridlington. Haben wir schon ein paar Herleitungen? Sagen wir mal. Okay, Herleitung können wir noch gar nicht. Da müssen wir noch mehr Informationen sammeln von diesem Bahnhof, der Vorstadtbahnhof. Ah, das ist der Brief, wo die Briefe kommen. Okay, dann hier mal. Wo wird denn das? Wütende Gast. Dann fragen wir mal erstmal den wütenden Gast.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Hat er recht, stimmt. So tun wir erstmal ein bisschen, was es für ein Typ ist. Warten wir erstmal ein bisschen, im Gesicht ist er gepflegt. Er ist Arbeiter. Hat ein billiges Fahrticket. Er ist auch verheiratet. Und raue Hände, er ist ein Arbeiter. Mal gucken, was ist denn passiert? Warum du
Please calm
aufgeregt
down,
bist.
sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector
Ach so,
who started
deswegen.
arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us
Alter,
get
was
off the
ist das
train,
für einer, hä?
and he was extremely
Warum
rude about
ist es
it.
ungültig? Das frage ich mich gerade. Sind noch ein paar Fahrgäste
Were you
geblieben?
aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our
Okay,
tickets were
before,
valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too,
Das
except
reicht
for a
Schnösel.
bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Okay, das sind ein paar Schnösel. Reiche Fahrgäste.
Can you recall
welche
anything more
Fahrgäste,
specific
Leute?
about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Okay, Spaß.
Goodbye,
okay,
sir.
dann wissen wir mal was. Oh, das sieht ein reicher Mann aus. So, jetzt müssen wir mal fragen, warum du später kommst. Das ist wahrscheinlich... Ah, hier ist Mr. Robinson.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me. But I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Oh man, das auch das gibt meinen. Warum eigentlich nicht gerne? Was hat denn der? Oh, ein Australier Hut. Teure Klamotte. Schwerer Ring. Und Cowboystiefel aus Leder. Okay. Mr. Robinson?
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Dann fragen wir mal ihn noch.
Well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
Okay, wenn man sowas sagt, dann hat man was über Berge, oder Leute? Was denken ihr über den? Was könnte er vorhaben, oder was hat er mit dem Sonderzug zu tun?
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention. But I was very optimistic about the director's board who were traveling on the train last night.
Da will irgendjemand sein Ding weghaben. Aber wir fragen erstmal die Firmenbesitzer.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazes Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you travelling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean.
War das extra, dass da mit was am Rhein Okay. Naja. Ich denke aber, es ist wie ein Unfall könnte. Aber wir suchen weiter. So. Jetzt müssen wir den Vorsteher mal befragen. Allerle. Aber zuerst kümmern wir uns um Papier, Dokument.
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
15.000 Pfund. Alter, das ist aber viel. Autonomer Stromgenerator. Nicht schlecht. Also erst tun wir hier mal ein bisschen weiter suchen. So, jetzt befragen wir ihn natürlich erst noch.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
Ja, ich habe nur Fragen und der was passiert ist. Als Fragen ist aber Jungfern vorstellen, oder Leute? Ah, sauber ist ja mal. Wow, hat noch die Vorschriften. Tintenflecke, warum hat der Tintenflecke? Aber zuerst fragen wir, gab Probleme in der
Station
Fahrgäste?
Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
Ah, er ist so einer, der so ein... Okay, er will alles vorschriftsmäßig machen, okay. Aber gab es was mit den Insassen?
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did, and I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working
Genau, wie lange
I've worked
arbeitet
here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
Genau,
and you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Genau, sonst hast du Probleme.
Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
Was für ein seltsame Telegramm.
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
Okay.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
Wo Bahnhofstelle? Okay. Aber da reden wir erst noch beim nächsten Mal, Leute. Oh Mann, heftig. So, jetzt schauen wir uns noch ein bisschen um. So müssen wir noch machen. So müssen wir noch das. Aber Mr. Robinson war erst beim nächsten Mal. Euer Peter Games. Tschüss, bis dann.